Hello everyone, welcome back. So in this video, we are going to be looking at the various functions that are available for us to read and write a single character. That is, we have a data type called as char. Right. So yes, how to read the char value? So there is a data type called char, and we know what is the char data type. It is used to store a single character. So this particular data type is used to store a single character. Now what we are going to be dealing with is how to read and how to print this type of variables. That is variables we are going to be creating with the data type char. And of course, we have our standard function. That is, we have our standard formatted functions. That is nothing but our scanf and our printf. So these two functions are always available for us. So as we have discussed during when we were looking into these functions, that these two functions can be used for any data type. So whatever is the data type, whether you want to read an integer value, floating point value, string value, character value, whatever it is, these two functions are always available for us. So scanf, our input function, and printf, our output function. So other than these two standard functions, what other functions are available for us? That is what we are going to be focusing on in this particular video. So other than scanf and printf, what are our alternate options, or what are the other functions that we have to read and to print a single character? Right. Now, the input functions what we have is three functions are available for us. A first function called as getchar, the second function is called as getch, and the third function is called as getche. So these are the three character input functions. That is, functions that are used to read a single character and store it within the variable. Same way, our output functions, the functions that we have to print the values of such variables. So that is again two functions are available. So we have the putchar, and the next function is what we call as putch. Right, so now we are going to discuss in detail about all these input and output functions. So first thing, let us get into our getchar function. So getchar function is available inside the header file stdio.h. So if you are going to make use of this getchar function, then we have to make sure that this header file is available for us. Same way, this is the input function. So the equivalent output function, what we can make use of it is our putchar. Again, this function is also present, inside our stdio.h header file. So both this getchar and the putchar function present inside this header file. So how to make use of this? Or what is the syntax? The syntax is, first step is we will create a char variable. First step is create a char variable. So let us say char, then I am saying ch. This is the name of my variable. So now what I have to do, I have to ask the user to enter a character, and I want to take that character and store inside this variable called as ch. This is what I have to do. I can of course do this. I can achieve this using the scanf. But as I said, we are looking at the alternate functions. So now let us see how to use the getchar. So the syntax what we are going to do is variable name, inside which you are planning to store the value. Mention that variable name equals to, then use the function getchar of. So this is the syntax we are going to be following to read the value and to store it within the variable. Now, same way, I want to display the values. Output function is nothing but my putchar. So how to make use of this putchar function? Nothing but function name. Within the parenthesis, you are going to mention the name of the variable whose value you want to display. That's it. Simple use. Getchar function, this is the syntax, and this is the syntax for the putchar function. Now, let us see with an example. Okay, so initially, I'm going to actually run this program using an online compiler, and As usual, I'm going to show you by running this program in an offline compiler also. So we are going to be using both the options. So first step, what did I say? Create the variable. So say char ch. So remember, single character. Ch is a variable which can hold only a single character. So now I am saying printf. See, I'm using this printf to display the message. So I am saying enter a character. So when I execute the program, what will happen? First, this printf statement will print this message in the output window. And then my cursor is going to wait. So then it is going to wait for me to enter the character. So as soon as I enter the character, now what I'm going to do? I'm going to say ch is equal to getchar of. So this getchar function is going to read that character, whatever character I am entering while I'm going to run this program. This getchar function is going to read that character and it is going to store it inside this variable called as ch. Now, see the next step what I'm doing. I am saying printf, okay, the given character is. That's it. I'm just printing a message saying this is the given character. Then I am making use of the putchar function to print that character. So I'm saying putchar of ch. Right. Now remember, I can't use getchar or putchar to print all these messages. Why? Putchar function cannot be used because putchar function can print only a single character. But this is a group of characters. That is why I am using the printf to print this message. But when I want to print a single character, that is the value of this variable, then I'm using the I'm using the putchar function and I'm printing the value of ch. Now let us run this. Okay, now see what is the output it says. It says enter the character and see here what happens. My cursor is blinking. It is waiting for me to give an output. So what happens? First, it is creating the variable. After creating the variable, the next line is executed. It says enter a character that is displayed. Now it is waiting for me. So I am giving the character as at the rate of. I'm giving the symbol at the rate of. Now this getchar function is going to read this character. So whatever I have typed here, it is going to read the character and it is going to take it and store it inside this variable called as ch. Now, it will not read the character until I press the enter button. See here, still my cursor is only blinking. It is not moved on. So until after giving the character, I have to make sure I have to press the enter button. So after I press the enter key only, the getchar function will read this and take it and store it inside. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to press the enter button. Now see what happens. As soon as I press the enter button, it is now moving to the next line. So now the getchar has read the value stored inside. Then what is the next line? So the given character is. Now that is getting printed in the output window, followed by putchar of ch. So putchar function printing the single character. So whatever you have given here, that single character is being displayed here. So this is how you will be making use of the getchar and the putchar functions. So the character can be anything. And not just, see, I can give an alphabet. See, the given character is A. You can give a number. So let us say I'm saying 5. But whatever it is, it can be an alphabet, capital case, lowercase alphabet. Look here, I'm saying D. So anything. But remember, it should be only a single character. That is the speciality of this function. So getchar and putchar. Now, the second set of function, what I told you. Now, the same program, yes, you can see here. Let me execute it in an offline compiler also for you. So as you know, I'm using code blocks. So I'm just going to run this program. So first, let me compile this. No errors. Then I'm going to run this. See, exactly the same way. It says enter a character. Okay. This time I'm giving the hash symbol. Then see, the given character is, it is just printing it out for me. So this set of function, that is my getchar and putchar function, is working perfectly when I'm running it in an online compiler also and when I'm running it in an offline compiler also. So both the ways this function is going to be working for us. Now, let us look into the alternate of it. Okay, next function I have is getch. Now, this function is also used to read a single character. So getchar is also for a single character. Getch is also for a single character. Then what is the difference here? What is the difference between getchar and getch when both of it is going to do the same work? That is also reading single character storing inside. This is also reading single character storing inside. Where is the difference? Right, that is what we will be discussing now. First difference is getch function is present inside the header file conio.h. So what is the header file I have to make use of if I want to use this function? Conio.h. That is console input output. That is the expansion of this header file. stdio is my standard input output. Now conio.h is console input output. So this library, this header file needs to be included. Same way, putch. Putch is also a function that is present inside the same header file. So if I want to make use of this function also, I have to use this header file. So that is the first difference. Okay, now how to make use of it? What is the syntax? Same as what we saw for the getchar. Syntax wise, no difference. It is absolutely same. What you're going to do? Declare the variable. Then you're going to say variable name equals to the function. See, similar syntax. Here also I'm using the same way. Here also I'm using the same way. So syntax wise, no difference. Only thing is I'll hear the getchar function. Here I'm using the getch function. Same way. When I want to print the character also, the function is the same. Put ch off, then mention the name of the variable. Mention the name of the variable. So now, what is the key factor, key difference here is how it is going to do the work. Okay, both the functions are going to do the same work. That is to read a single character and store. But how it is going to perform that work, that is where the difference comes. Okay, and remember a very, very important point. Getch function and putch function are what we call as non-standard functions. So this is what we call as a non-standard function. Now, what do you mean by a non-standard function here? So non-standard function means you cannot make use of it in an online compiler. It is not supported in an online compiler. Whether I'm using Instax or GDB or any of the online compilers, I cannot make use of these functions. These functions are supported only by my offline compilers. Again, Turbo C or Turbo C++, Code Blocks, Dave C++, all those offline compilers you're using, you can execute these functions in those and check it out. Okay, now let us see how this function is going to be working. So here, what are the changes I'm going to do? So as I said, it cannot be working in an online compiler. I'm not going to use it. Directly, I'm going to go for an offline compiler. So here, so what are the differences, changes I have to do? Function name. The function name here I'm going to use is the getch function. And of course, most importantly, header file. So what is the header file that I need to add here? I need to add conio.h. So this is the header file that is required to execute this particular function. Right, now getch is the function used to read, and I'm going to make use of the putch function to print the value. So same program. Whatever I did the previous, read a single character from the user, store it within a variable, and print the value. That is all the program is going to do. Only difference is here I'm going to make use of the getch and the putch functions to do the. Right, now let me run this. First, let us compile the program. No errors. Okay, now let us execute it. Now, look at the change here. I said working of the function is different. First step, what I'm going to do, I am going to enter the character. So it says enter a character. I am going to use at the rate of. But see here what happens. Step number 1. Whatever character you have entered that is not visible. You see here what happened? It says enter a character. After that, the cursor was blinking and I typed it. I typed the character. See, when I'm printing it is getting printed. So I typed the character. But whatever I typed is not visible. Point number 1. Point number 2. How did the getchar function work? It was waiting for the enter button. So after I pressed the enter button only, the character was going and getting stored inside the variable. But here, no need for that enter button also. So how is the working difference here? First difference is whatever character you are entering, that character is not visible. Point number 1. Point number 2, it does not wait for us to press the enter button. Automatically, as soon as I have typed the character, I have taken my hands out of the key. It is automatically taking and getting stored inside the variable. And see, it is printing the value. The putch function is printing the value. See here, I have used putch of ch. So then it is printing the value perfectly for us. Now, let us run this again. This time I'm going to give a different value. All right. So this time I'm going to give number 6 as my input. See again, input is not visible. Enter key I did not press, but I am getting the output. So this is how my getch function is going to be working. Even though it is used for the same purpose to read a single character. So how it is going to read the character and store it inside of the variable. That is what is difference between the getchar and getch. Right, for doing the same work, I have one more function also, which is a function called as getche. Add an e to the end of the function. Again, this function is also present inside the header file, conio.h. Right, remember there is no putch. There is no function, there is no equivalent output function for it. It's only getche. Only the input function is available for us. Again, what is that we have to remember? It is a non-standard function. It is a non-standard function. You cannot make use of this function also in an online compiler. So online compiler, when you want to read, you can either use scanf or the other option is using your getchar and putchar only. Other than that, these two functions are offline compiler functions. Right, this is also for the same purpose. Read a single character, stored it inside of the variable. Syntax, same syntax. Create a variable, then say variable name equals to function. Call the function getche of. Right, now how is this difference? We just saw the difference between getchar and getch. Now, what is the difference between getchar, getch, and getche? Now, let us execute that. Okay, same program. I'm not taking a different program. Same program. What is the only change I'm going to do here? I am going to make use of the function getche. Right, only that function I am changing here. Since it is also present inside Conio, there you go. The header file is already available for us. Now, step 1, compile the program. That has built it. Okay, now second step, run the program. So again, when I'm going to execute it, it says enter the character. Right, so I am giving capital A. Now, did you see what happened? I gave the character is visible, but there is no need for me to press the enter button. So please remember the difference between getch and getche. The E here means echo. That is whatever the character you are typing, that character will be visible. But still it will not wait for the enter button. It will not wait for the enter button. Automatically, as soon as the key is released, it will take the value, store it inside the variable, and then I'm going to just print the value. So for printing, you can use putch or putchar or even printf, any function, because I don't have a putch function. There is no equivalent output function available for this. So you can make use of any function to print the values. Right, so let us run it again. This time, let us give a different value. Now, execute this. Run it. This time, okay, I'm saying at the rate of. See, it is not waiting at all. As soon as I press the character, directly the character is shown here. It is taken, stored inside this variable, and then the printing starts and it says this is the character you have entered. Right, so this is how these functions, the three character input functions, difference between getchar, getch, and getche. So once again, we'll just summarize. Getchar function, what it does, it will show the character, whatever character we are typing. The character also will be visible and it will wait until I press the enter button. So after I press the enter button only, the character is taken and getting stored inside the variable. Getch, whatever character you are entering, the character is also not visible, as well as it will not wait for the any enter key or anything. It will automatically, as soon as the value is given, it is taken, stored inside the variable. Now, getche, again, no waiting for the enter button, but whatever character you're typing, that character will be visible for us. So these are the character input and output functions what we can be using in our programs. Right. See you guys in the next video. Thank you.